All the guns you'll be seeing today are available on solware.co.uk, based in Tamworth. Hello, you join us today. It's test and review day for this, the Reximex Regime. I've not had a good time with it up to yet, but I'm hoping today it can redeem himself and do really well in our tests. For those people who are a bit new to our channel, how the test session works here is 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds, 5 shots into both targets. They're up the guard at the minute. One's got a series of 5 small targets. Every bullseye is worth 10 points on that. And then we've just got a straight normal target card. 5 pellets into that. If you get 5 bullseyes, that's another 50 points. Then our last round, we call it the rings. You've got 5 rings, and the larger ones are worth 5 points each, and there's 4 of those. And then there's a bonus shot, just one single shot for a very small ring. If you manage to do that, you score yourself the bonus of a 15 point. Now the idea of this test is we say 110 is a pass if you score 110. Anything above that, of course, you've done really well. Anything below, well, you've not passed. Now, we've not had a PCP, not passed the test as yet. I would say really about 120 is a decent score on this. Not the 110's to pass, but 120 you want to be aiming for, to be honest with you. Anyway, that's the way the test works. Let's get this underway. Let's get the Reximex Regime out there. Okay, it's our first 2 rounds. As we know, 100 points here up for grabs. Let's see how we get on. Shot number 1, top left hand corner, and then we'll work round top left, top right, centre, bottom left, bottom right, and then we'll swap over to the second card. Here we go. Shot 1, scores a 10. Shot 2, scores a 10. Shot 3, scores a 10. Doing well. Shot 4, scores a 10. Shot 5, scores a 10. On to the second card now. Shot 1, 10. Shot 2, yeah, just about a 10 I think. Shot 3 is a 10. Shot 4 is a 10. And shot 5, another 10 I think. Yeah, they're all 10s. So it gets away with the first 2 rounds with a full 100 points. As we go to card 3. Well, the regime shot me so far. Got the 100 points in the first round. We'll be using the red rings here. As you can see, there's red and blue rings. We'll be on the red ones. It needs to hit the 4 big ones at the top, and the little one is worth 15. All those big ones at the top are only worth 5 points. We may need a quick pellet change in this because we'll be running low on pellets, but I've got a magazine at the ready. Let's go. Might help if I lowered it. Just about gets the 5 for that. Just about again, but it's in. That's his 110, and we're just as we're out of pellets, so he's got the 110 needed. Can he score a few more to get himself a decent score? That one's wide. That one's in now, so he's got 115. Possibility of 130 if you can get the bonus shot. Wow, how about that? He's gone and got it. So the Reximex Regime scores 130 in its test. Nearly forgot again. Don't need to do a chronograph test on the Reximex Regime due to the fact is it has already been done. Apparently it had 12 shots done, and in the 12 shots it was getting between 11.19 and 11.67 foot-pounds. Feet per second, it's between, let's have a look now, lowest count, 563 and 575 was the highest. So it averaged in the end 569.3 feet per second. The max was 575 over the spread. And as I say, foot-pounds, the high one was 1167 and the low one 11.19. So that's what it's knocking out in pounds and feet per second. I haven't done the joules on it because it's not supplied here with the printout from the factory, but bearing in mind this would have been done as well while the barrel was still quite dirty. I have cleaned the barrel today before it's been used, so that may even have increased a little bit more. Now, round to the review part of it. As you know, if you've been watching the pellet review one where we was pellet testing this gun, I was cursing this gun. It's been nothing but a nightmare, to be honest with you. My main gripes with the gun, I'm going to be quite honest with you, unless you've got a pellet that actually suits it quite well, the cocking lever can be very mechanical and hard to operate. It's very, very stiff. Now with these JSBs it's been fine, but some of the pellets it's been awful with. Now I take it that the gun is set to match a certain type of pellet, I'm guessing, and it does match the JSB Jumbo Exacts really well. So obviously that's what I'll be running this gun with anyway. Now, besides the way the cocking arm goes, I've been trying to explain to you, it's been also getting through quite a lot of filling probe rubbers. I have no idea why I fill PCP guns most days, and I have to admit I think I've changed, probably that's the second pellet probe rubber the PCP probe rubber I've probably changed in my life really. And on first go it had a rubber straight away, and I thought I'm going to have a game with this. It's not at another one since, but I've only blowed it up once again since, so obviously I'm just waiting to see whether it does start to eat a hell of a lot of probe rubbers. The gun itself, aesthetics wise, it's quite a nice looking gun. It looks a bit futuristic and chunky, yes, but it's not a bad looking gun. Does come across a bit plasticky, yes, I will admit, but it's redeemed itself today in a lot of ways, because I actually thought it had failed the test. I'm going to be quite honest with you. You know, obviously I don't get paid by anybody to review the guns or anything else, but so I can freely, you know, review the guns without worry really. Like, I can give you an honest opinion on everything I do. I really thought this was going to fail the test, I did, because I've had no luck with it at all. It wasn't shooting well, it's not been operating well, and obviously, like, it took me by shock. It's at 130 now. Don't forget the highest score we've ever had in our test session is 131. So yeah, it's done really well to get a 130. It's growing on me because I do like the look of the gun. I mean, I've got to admit, like, I like a bit of bullpup and traditional rifle. I'm not really stuck on either, but this is an out-and-out bullpup. No need for a moderator or suppressor on the end because it's got like a shrouded barrel that's really silenced out well. The butt piece is adjustable on the end here. Your magazine's right back here, just underneath your chin, but it does not interfere with you when you're obviously eyeing up the crosshairs to take a shot. It doesn't really give you a problem. It's got a safety catch that's right there. I don't know if you can see it there, right in front of your trigger. It's a match trigger that's fully adjustable. Cocking arm on the side there, as well as the manometers in the middle, so you're not looking down the dangerous end to see how you're getting on for air. So that's another nice touch. Big Picatinny rail on it for your scope. Spirit level, I don't know if you can see just inside there, just in the middle of the scope there, there's a spirit level there and there's a spirit level there, obviously to make sure that you're balancing the gun up right. I've matched this with a Nico Sterling 4 to 16x50 scope, which I match most of the guns with, so they've got a fair chance when it comes to like a league or anything like that. But it seems to go really well. I mean, well, you just see when it's had its test session there, it's done really well, hasn't it? So yeah, it does match that. I'm really looking forward now to see how it can do in a league. This is going to be the last gun I'm reviewing, I think, for a while. There may be one more coming, I'm not sure yet, because I've got 6 bullpups in at the minute. I've got 6 rifles in. I'm going to do a bullpup battle league, and then I'm going to do a traditional rifle battle league, and the winner out of both of those will go up against each other in the big battle off at the end, which I think will be more exciting. Who will win either of those, I've got no idea. I'd be quite honest with you, I've got no favourite, so I don't really care that much. It's just a matter of who shoots well on the day and who gets the points. In with the bullpups, we have the Reximex Myth. Not strictly a bullpup, but it does get classed as one. And being as the Myth is being classed as a bullpup, I'm going to class the Kral MPO2 also as a bullpup and put that in the bullpup section. Finishing off talking about the regime. The regime itself, I thought was going to be an absolute nightmare, to be honest with you, but it is starting to come back round and win me over a little bit. I'll be honest with you, I'm not so upset with the gun now. I just hope that pellet probe rubber thing packs up. I don't even know what's caused that. It's the first rubber, as you load it into the filling probe area, it keeps ripping chunks out of it, and I've got no idea why. I'm hoping that it was just a one-off, and maybe it's picked up some damage from somewhere else and not from loading. I don't know, but I usually put everything away really safely, and I do take care of my things, because the more you take care of them, they take care of you. That's the way I look at it anyway. But I'll let you know how that's going with the filling probe problem. If it happens again, I'll let you all know in due course. Yeah, the Reximex Regime. Would we recommend one? I'm going to stay on the fence with this one. You know how I like to be honest. I'd usually say yes, go buy one if I really like it, and I'd say steer clear if I don't. I'm going to stay on the fence with this one, and it's not because the gun's a bad gun at all. It's it's growing on me now. Now it's matched with the right pellet, and it's loading a lot better with the JSB Jumbo Exacts. And it's shooting really well, as you can see. It was just those initial niggles at the first that I'm not quite 100% sure about, but after its test and review today, it has won me back over in a way, so I'm going to stay on the fence and say it's okay. It's a nice gun. You'll get to know more how I feel about this through the Battle League, because obviously when I'm doing these tests and reviews, I've had the gun for probably a day or two. I've had to fit a scope to it, I've had to set a pellet up to get it onto line, and then pellet test it, and then do this. That's all I get a chance to do with them. I don't actually get a chance to shoot them as much as I would like to really do a full solid test with them. And they have to really win me over in that short space of time for me to give you a decent, honest review on them. This gun at first really got on my tits, I'm going to be honest with you. It really did get on my nerves, but it has come back. So I'm going to stay on the fence. I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm not going to slate the gun off yet until I've had more time with it, but I'm also not going to give it a thumbs up either until I've had a bit more time with it either. So it's a matter of time for the regime. Can it win me over? We'll see in time. That's the test and review today. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all very soon in the next one, which I'm guessing will probably be the Battle League, unless there's another gun coming. There's one that may come in, I'm not sure yet, but if it does, I'll let you know. But if not, look out, it'll be Battle League time. See you all then. Bye bye.